What up, YouTube? We back at it again. I realized I haven't done Freckled Angels. I know, I know the song, bits and pieces that I've. Obviously, he took a sample of this in For Joe, which I haven't. I don't think I've heard or seen this whole thing performed. I'm not really sure how or why I missed it. Do me a favor, if you're new to my channel, if you're not new to my channel, run over to Ren's page and support this man. I probably purposefully missed it because this shit's emotional. If you know the background there, most of you do, so I'm not going to get into storytelling time. Y'all know what this is about. This is dedicated, as you can see, to his buddy Joe, who is lost to us now. So, and he was, and Ren struggled with that, and will continue to struggle with that probably forever. It's just how that shit works. But and also, if you like, please like, comment down below, subscribe. I don't know, with a pen in my hand, I'm not writing shit down. I just want to watch this through, and then I'll give my comments. I don't know that I'm probably not going to stop and really have much to say about lyrics. We all know what the song's about. I kind of more so just want to see, and if it's live, his spirit. I want to see his sort of emotions. This is a long time ago. I think this is within months of Joe's passing. So how people deal with that shit, it's and you can see it sort of transpired in his music, from just being hit by a brick wall and almost being numb to it, where you might not even notice a change in anything, to you watch some of this stuff recently. There's a lot, there's anger, there's pain. You go through phases, obviously deep sadness, of different emotions. So it's I'm interested to see kind of how he's living within months after his passing. I'll jump in. Patreon's link down below. It'll be posted there as well.
This next song is probably one of the most important songs that I've ever written, I feel. It's dedicated to a friend.
He's like visibly shaking already. Oh man, this has to be fucking real tough.
Of mine who passed away about 8 months ago, called Joe Hughes. So everyone remember that name because he's an absolute legend. And it's called Freckled Angels, and it goes like.
His voice is cracking. He's already like, I'm not sure where this is gonna go. He might be in a little trouble here. He'll pull through. He always does. But that's, and then he posted this by choice. So
could I have just a day where I'd get to see your face? I would laugh, you would skate, hanging out by the pier cave, chasing dreams, freckled face, no inhibitions, aces mates. Tell me everything's okay, you never meant to go away, and I need something to hold on to, and I wish I could hold on to you, 'cause I will never ever forget you. But I know you'll be soaring through, because freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. All their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Could I have just a sec? Pull me up out of this wreck. Crack a joke and tense your pecs. Act a fool, but with excellence. And every time I laugh, it reminds me of you, the funniest guy I ever knew. I've got so much left to say, hope I can tell you all someday. I need something to hold on to. I wish wish I could hold on to you, 'cause I will never ever forget you. But I know you'll be soaring through, because freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest, and with their wings they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their hearts, they are the strongest, and all their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay. And I hope you can hear me singing to you, 'cause if so, I'll sing until my voice shatters and my lungs, they explode. I'll sing over a crowded room, so they all know how much I really miss you, Joe. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels are the fondest, and their minds, they are the strongest. All their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay.
That might be one of my new favorites, if not my favorite that I've ever seen out of that. We need more Red in our lives. Um, he chose to make this upbeat, and that's his way of coping. He's crushed. You can tell he's sad. Instead of, you know, drowning that out with something sad, dark, grungy, dirty, he could very easily make a really sad song. That was upbeat, you know. So it was his, even like, I mean, he sang the shit out of that, but even like the slightest imperfections, you know, the cracking of the voice or just loss of words and just air in places makes this perfect. And doing that shit live and knowing, I mean, he's a kid here. That's wow. I'm glad I watched that. I don't know how I haven't seen that. As far as the words, we know the words to the song, so it's you know, it's a tribute to Joe. It's I'm not gonna get into that story. Obviously, Joe is freckled, as I think you saw in the first photo. And then after passing, he wrote, you know, Freckled Angels and whatnot. But it's great to see. It's great to see that take on it. And before I even watched this, by the way, I got lost in the comments section, and literally, like with the first page here, I read a couple, right? Just caught my eye. He'll never know that this probably, and he'll probably never see this, but this song saved some after a suicide attempt. The song made me realize life is beautiful, and there is beautiful people out there. My best friend Liz, that I've known since we were 6 years old, took her life last year, and it wrecked me. I found your music just a few months ago, and it absolutely transformed my view, the art of music. I really mean this from the bottom of my heart, Ren. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up and continue to share your gifts. We need you right now. This song is one of my favorites. Teared me up, and then she goes on, and it basically just, it reminded her of like her own sort of story and whatnot. But if you get lost in the comments of this, which I would urge you to run over there and check some out. That's the relevance of what Ren does right now. That's the relevance of what he's doing. It's crazy. It's music is meant to evoke emotion, and it's meant to, that song, he wrote that song for himself. That's part of a healing process. That song, obviously he wrote it for Joe, but he wrote that song to help him. He wrote it upbeat for a reason. He's trying to keep himself, he's trying to keep his mind at least, you know, steered in a you know, somewhat of a positive light, you know. So bringing negativity in is not the answer. He knew that, so he did something upbeat. So it's a great way to kind of just a little more time on this. It's a great way to approach dealing with loss, is to try to find things that make you happy. And if writing upbeat music or listening to it makes you happy, fuck it, that's your answer. I just want to make sure that. Okay, I did. Just replayed the end there. Okay. Anyways, that's beautiful. If you like, please comment down below. Subscribe. And go support this man. We need more of this man out here. Bren, don't stop writing anything anytime soon. We'll catch you on the next.